I wonder when we can go back to that pirate server. I like that place.
Let's go to Sigma Incensed World's buildup to meet Ovan's little sister, Aina.
Alright. Yeah, because the pirate server, well, the flying turtle thing from Legend of Zelda, functions just like this city. Only there's more stuff to do there. So we'll grab you two because I trust you two to be a good team. Because this will be simple. Could use anyone to beat this, even Coon. I don't think I'll find any cheat codes here though, which will be upsetting. So I'd like to get as many of those as I possibly can. And I will show you. Why do I even have you? Go away. And I will show you why we need cheat codes when we get to the next server. So, till then, they will just sit in our inventory doing nothing. Speaking of doing nothing, I need to go beat Doppelganger soon-ish. Relatively anytime soon, I guess. Maybe later today, as a matter of fact, since I have a bit of time to record today. Maybe I will go fight him now. Who knows? I have to do all the area calculations and stuff to make sure I fight him under my terms. Because I don't want to fight Doppelganger under a fair combat. So he'll just take way too damn long to kill. Not worth it to me in the slightest to do it that way. Oh yes, the guns! Now I can show you the guns. Look at this, I love the guns. I should show you a dual trigger too while I'm at it. Dual trigger! Oh yes, it is fantastic. And completely overpowered. Something you'd expect from a hacked PC like Haseo is now. Totally broken, but so ridiculously awesome. Problem is I have to stop every now and then. Sort of judder around now and just shoot it. I love the guns. We'll be using these for most of the game, like I said before. So get used to seeing them. I will try to master all my other weapons to show you their special abilities. Maybe I'll do that before I go to the Forest of Pain, maybe. Yes, I should have them all mastered before I go to the Forest of Pain. So there. I'll do it then. I will be maxed level with the best armor and so on before I get there. Because we're gonna need it. Trust me, we're gonna need it. Ugh, more teleporting. Okay, looks pretty straightforward though. Straight to the first teleporter, straight up to the next one. Okay, that looks pretty easy. Wait. Yeah, that looks pretty easy. And up until now, you had issues fighting flying enemies. Because of the guns, they're easy. See, I used to have to rely on skills to take them down, but now I can just take them out by being awesome. I've never fought this thing either. Now the guns, if used properly, can rack up ridiculously high combos. Because, as you notice, the further you go away, the less damage you deal. So, if you manage to single out one enemy that your allies aren't attacking, stay as far away from it as possible and just keep shooting it, dealing like 1 damage every time, you can rack up 100, 200 move combos. Now, I'll be doing that more in the Forest of Pain because, well, you'll see when we get there. But I will... That's how you get high combos, really. You use the guns. Because the guns are OP to the extreme. they're so awesome, how can you possibly deny them? Because A, they're guns, and B, they have a range. Alright, I need to start finding better accessories too. I still have level 95 accessory. I'll see what I used on my good file and attempt to find it. Enough of them to make +5 of them. +5 versions, I guess. Let's see here, another stupid magic thing. Oh, restoring drop, that's pretty good. Yeah. Trying to get to this as quickly as possible, since no one came here to see the dungeons. Came here to see the story. Though the Forest Ruins are cool, we'll be seeing more than enough of them later on in the Forest of Pain, because the entire dungeon is this style dungeon. So we'll see this more than enough later. Okay, so straight forward and then left. That's easy. Sorry, it was actually pretty quick. I'm surprised it went this smoothly. Or something horrible happens that sets everything back. Oh, seriously. 3 flyers in a group. Let's try and avoid them. Good, okay. Righty. Good thing I grinded my chim when I was grinding last. Because this area would be a lot longer if I didn't. I'm probably gonna get caught. No. Oh wow, not. That's surprising. Thought I was gonna get caught there for sure. Guess not. Yeah. Don't want to waste time fighting these enemies. Like I never want to waste time fighting enemies. These enemies are lame. Especially in these weak areas. I'm going to... Yeah, okay. Sorry, paranoid. I may have to kill them. Oh, guns. How I love thee. And yes, you can shoot enemies out of the air and when they're on the ground with the guns, too. So it makes them even less fair. Unless they're big or have a shield. This guy's stun-proof. For some such nonsense. I haven't actually showed the guns break, have I? Gun special move, have I? Huh. Should probably do that. I'll show it before this set's over, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll have one more dungeon to do after this. You know, I've done the chaotic PKs too. Next time I go grind, I'll do that.
You're Haseo, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Sorry, I was coughing during that.
And you?
I'm Aina.
I know who you are. I'm just being polite by asking.
I guess you finally woke up.
I was asleep for quite a long time.
How do you know who I am? I thought you were unconscious when Ovan and I first met each other.
I was unconscious in the real world, but I have memories of the world. They are my brother's memories.
And now, what kind of cryptic BS are you going to use to explain this?
Ovan's?
My sleeping consciousness would sometimes connect with Ida in my brother's left arm.
Ah, because that makes sense. Why not, right?
I saw faint visions of what was happening in the world. It was almost as if I were dreaming.
Because you'd become one with Ida?
Yes,
Well, it's a simple enough answer, I suppose.
and so that's why I was with my brother. Always with him.
Well, that's good. Ovan's greatest hope was to bring you back to consciousness.
And then kill us all with the Kubia rebirth thingy.
I'm sure he'd be...
Good.
Huh?
What's good about this? My brother is comatose, wavering between life and death.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
I see. Since he was at ground zero of the rebirth, I'm sure that Ovan suffered much deeper damage than the rest of us. So he's in a coma.
Haseo, I was wondering, do you remember when you first met my brother?
Me as a player, no. I'm sure in-game Haseo remembers. Or wait, was the tutorial bit when... Never mind, I do remember as a player. Never mind. It was the first game.
My brother saved you, remember? He guided you and helped you! So I don't understand! Why didn't you save him?
'Cause I didn't know how.
What the... What the hell was that tremor?
Maybe it was the demon. There you go, the demon thing.
Was that because of Kubia's presence?
No.
Let's go to Raven's at home.
Kick. Like that. I don't want a lucid soda. Stupid levels. Give me crap rewards. Well, I guess we'll head to Raven, see what is gonna go on there. How many cheat codes do I have? Sorry, I'm kind of obsessing with these cheat codes, but trust me, when I show you what they can do. 8. I don't think that's enough. So I think it's cheat codes that do it. I'll be hunting them anyway, though. Yeah, I'll do those ones. The bounty things. That's what I meant. I'll do them all at once.